It's 3 p.m. in Los Angeles on March 2nd, 2012. I'm Mark Strassman, reporter with Utopia News. I'm about to talk to Jane Foody, who's a yoga teacher and physical therapist in Yonkers, New York. Welcome to Utopia News.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Let's start with your day job. How do you use your cell phone a lot when you're doing your physical therapy and yoga teaching?
I use a lot of apps that stream videos, especially for physical therapy, ones that show how to do different manual techniques on the joints, and videos that show how to do special tests. And then I use it for yoga also for a lot of apps that stream videos, and I use iTunes, I use Pandora a ton to use music. I use YouTube. I mean, I just use it fully to its capacity.
Okay, and you signed up for an unlimited program with AT&T, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what happened to your use of the unlimited part of the plan?
They threatened to, I got a message just last month that said I was in the top 5% of users and that they were going to start throttling my data if I didn't bring it down, and to go to such and such website to figure out how to bring my data down. And then I called them to file a complaint, and then they just kept trying to read me this script to tell me, you know, how to, and I'm like, I know how to not use a lot of data, but that's not the issue. It's that I want to use as much data as I want, and I don't want you to slow it down.
Okay, and so what did you do then?
So then I started the petition on change.org because they said they couldn't help me. There was nothing they could do for me except for file my complaint.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about change.org and how it works.
Change.org is amazing. This is my first petition that I've ever started. I've signed a lot of petitions, starting with the one with Bank of America when they were going to do the $5 fee per month to use your debit card. And they really just, I guess, like 30 or 40 other people started petitions around the same time that I did. And because of my location in New York, they said I was close to media sites. Would I be willing to, you know, to talk to interviewers such as yourself? And I said I would be glad to. So I'm just the face of this, but there's almost, I think there's 50,000 people now that have signed it.
Okay. And what was the goal? How many signatures were you trying to get on your petition?
I don't know, as much as we can get.
Oh, okay.
I hope at least 100,000, I think.
Okay.
Would be nice.
Okay. Tell us exactly who you're petitioning and what you're asking them to do.
We're petitioning the top CEOs of AT&T, and we're petitioning them to just completely stop throttling the data of unlimited use plans. Just completely stop that practice.
Okay, and do you know what kind of reaction, if any, have you gotten from them so far?
Well, they just said that they upped it. They just kind of threw a gigabyte at us and said, here's an extra gig, and we're going to start doing it at 3 gigabytes now, which is still not an unlimited plan.
Okay. Have you considered bringing a class action lawsuit as well as a petition against them?
Yeah, I've considered it. I figure I'll just sign on when one gets started.
Okay. And do you know how many people have signed your petition?
Last I checked, it was at 49.5.
Okay. And what's been your experience with using change.org? Have they been supportive of your efforts? Extremely
supportive as far, you know, press releases, re-editing it, rewording, you know, doing the research to know, you know, who you need to petition. They're very supportive and very helpful.
And what methods have you been using to get more signatures on the petition?
Facebook, Twitter, press releases, talking to reporters such as yourself, and people linking to it. And I guess just a lot of people have been researching it themselves to see if there's already a petition out there.
Okay, and what happens if people research it and find someone else's petition? How do they find yours in particular?
It's featured on the site now, so that should be like the main one. But if they sign another one, I guess they just sign another one. I don't really know how that works.
Okay, and how optimistic are you that AT&T is actually going to come around and do what you want?
I'm optimistic because we're the consumers and they depend on us. You know, I'm paying almost $100 a month for this plan, so I expect to have the best. So they're going to lose a lot of people to Sprint, I think, that is still offering unlimited data if they don't change their tune.
Okay. I want to thank you for talking to us today on Utopia News, and maybe we can check in a few days and see what's been happening with the petition then.
Okay, great. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.